We're live again. Welcome, YouTubers, fellow preppers, and survivalists. We're doing another live. It is freaking storming now. It was hot as holy moly earlier. Now it's storming. So I need y'all to come at me with some questions, man. Ask me anything. Ask me anything you want to ask me. What I do for a living? I need some questions. Because we're doing this again. This is our second rodeo today. Our second rodeo. I'm trying these lives out. See if I do better on the lives than I make videos. Yeah, I've been drinking one of them damn coffee floats again. I said I wasn't going to do that, but it's an addiction. So, since no one is here, I'll just talk about some things. One thing I would like to address is this is going to end up in World War III. There's no way around it. This is going to end up in nuclear. There's no way around it. I believe, and all you're going to get on here is my opinion, because that's all I got really is my opinion. I believe the pale horse is riding. On the earlier chat, someone asked me, was I a Christian? Well, Little Miss Prepper has set the bar really high about that Christianity thing. So, am I a Christian? I don't think so. Would I like to be? Yeah. But if you read the Bible, narrow is the gate. Far and wide it's basically the path less traveled is what gets you into heaven. Now, I believe my only chance of getting to heaven for me is no greater gift can a man give than his life for another. So that's my only chance. If I go down in combat fighting for my brothers or sisters, I just might make it to heaven. But if not, Valhalla awaits me. I'm cool with that too. So either way, I'm good. Because my particular religion don't allow no drinking. But in Valhalla, we get to drink and fight, kill each other, wake up the next day and do it again. That sounds like a pretty good damn deal to me. You know, with PTSD, life is hard. It really is. Good evening. Good evening, Amber. Good to see you here. You got me all to yourself, sweetie. Uh, I was just talking a little bit. LC Florida, you're back. So am I, but I'm eating, so I'll just be lurking. You're good. You're good. Y'all are all good. I am so wonderful. It is so wonderful to have you people. My mom, not so good. It's really rough on me. Ever since she got that damn arm ticket, she's been sick. They didn't have none of that shit. Excuse my language. They didn't have none of that. They were doing fine over there. And she got that arm ticket. And it's been hospital after hospital after hospital after hospital. I believe, my opinion, that thing found what's wrong with her and amplified it. Now, let's take in consideration my mother. She does smoke a lot. And she eats bad. So there's that. You know, we're southern down here. So we eat anything and it is catching up to her. Oh shoot, I got my neighbor out there doing some mowing for me. But anyway, I hope he don't hit nothing. If the lights go out, that means he run into my dang solar. You know, you're right. You're right, Amber. You're spot on with that. And I believe yes, you're right, Elsie in Florida. I believe that thing is what's causing people to act out before they come out in my line of work. Before they come out with that thing, my money wasn't that hard to earn. Yeah, sure, I have people come at me. Yeah, sure, I have people shooting at me. Yeah, sure, I have. But since people got that arm ticket, it's like 100-fold. It's like every single night I work. And little Miss Prepper's getting tired of it. I'm getting injured, and I'm really the best in the business, in my opinion. You got to have that mindset. You got to have the mindset that I am the best at what you do. And eventually you will become the best. It absolutely is. You know, you heard the term fake it till you make it. Well, I've been doing this kind of work since I was 19 years old. The security work. If you go to my community, you'll go down and see when I was young and had long blonde hair and had an AK-47. And I was a good looking guy then. My hair is damn falling out of my head, but I used to have long hair and be a good looking fella. But time is catching up with me, as it does everyone. Nevertheless, since that damn arm ticket, I have really been getting assaulted a lot at work. So, and I noticed that everybody that has had that arm ticket is acting out. They're being more volatile. They're more violent. They're more quick to act out. I see it. And, our door girl, because she's not a dancer, she got that damn thing. That you're right, Amber. Our door girl, young, beautiful, red-headed girl, she was fine, and she got that thing. And then she got so sick that she couldn't even come to work for a couple of weeks. And I always relied on her because security really relies on the door people. The door people, they manage who comes in and out of there. Most of the trouble at a club, whatever it may be, is stopped at the door. But since we had to get a new door girl, the new person didn't know the ones that were not allowed in there. So they would get by her. And then I always got to deal with it. Now, when a regular door girl gets over this, she knows who is and is not allowed in there. So it stopped at the door. She's a strong redhead, and it's true what they say about them redheaded women. You don't mess with them redheads, because she would stop them at the door, and she would say, "No, you're not coming in here." And she would call me on the radio, because I wear an earpiece. It's around here somewhere. And they call me Boca. When I hear Boca, get your ass to the front door, that means something's going down. And they want me there to deal with it. So when I hear Boca, get your ass to the front door, I got to literally drop what I'm doing, run to the front door, and deal with it. Now, when we have our regular staff on, hello from America, Wolfbang. I love your profile pic, Wolfbang. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that. I'm sorry, guys. Wolf. That was my best friend right there. That was my best friend. Got killed in combat. I dreamed about him last night. That was a very interesting dream, by the way. But he got took out by a sniper, by an insurgent. And we got him. But that didn't bring my buddy back. When I was in Afghanistan, right, that's biblical, by the way, LC, Florida. That is biblical. It says, because I read the scriptures, all of them, And in there it says that people will have dreams of 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 what's coming and strange things. What it is, in my opinion. Master Pimpo, hi coach. How you doing, brother? My opinion, those dreams are to be interpreted. Wolfgang have fucked up dreams. I just, it's trying to hide your shit, Wolfgang. Me too. That you may have PTSD, bro. You need a routine for your abs. You know what? We'll work on that next week. Now, I have a lot of training videos. I need to put it in a playlist. But next week, we're going to do some real serious knife training. Oh, okay. We're going to do some real serious knife training. And all you got to do is get you a partner. And whatever you do, don't use a real knife. Find something that resembles a knife. Do not train with a live blade. You're going to get hurt if you do that right there. So if Little Miss Prepper was here, she would get out my training blade. But we're going to do some hardcore knife training, and you can watch the videos and keep up with our knife training. Now, I already have a knife training video list. I recommend that. If you just go to the videos, you go to, well, y'all are YouTubers, you know how to do it. Go to my playlist, and I got some good knife videos in there. And that man teaching that class, he is a world-class professional knife fighter. I would never have someone train me that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. I would never have someone train me that has not been in an actual knife fight. And I've seen this guy in action, and he is really that good. And he can get out of anything. No matter what I do, he always has a way out of it. The weak link in anyone's knife fighting technique is always that femoral artery. You just go low with a good sharp knife and you hit that artery, and they got 2 to 3 minutes and it's over. And let me tell you I'll tell you, Wolfgang, if you watch the videos, who's a knife expert? Even a 4-year-old kid knows how to cut a steak. So I would go, what I would do if I was new at knife fighting, I would go to Bone Tactical. I would get me a good knife. Don't train with it though. If I have a other video that shows a Milwaukee I got from Home Depot, and you hit somebody's leg with that, they're going to bleed out real quick. You know, there's nothing to resort to. There's no problem resorting to your pew-pew. But I will tell you, sometimes you will literally have to fight to get to your sidearm. And that's where boxing, that's where having something like this will come in handy. Bop. If you're right hand dominant, I would put it in my left hand. Bump. Fight like that. Now, keep your pew-pew kind of close. Make sure you don't shoot yourself. I've seen that happen, by the way. But if you keep it close, no one can take it from you. Because a lot of people, if you got it way out there like an instructor trains you to do, if you got it way out there like that, it can be taken from you. It's hard to take it when it's right here. Just don't get yourself. That's the problem with them damn Glocks, okay, is now I'd like a Glock, but the safety's on the trigger. Keep it close to your chest. Yeah, Wolfgang. In a long minute. Okay, well, you need to practice. Train. And let me tell you, practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Do you understand? So, instead of doing like this right here, do this right here. It's not a real gun, but I have a scenario gun. It looks real as hell, but it's not real. I hesitate even putting it on here because someone could screenshot it and say, oh, he's got a gun. And YouTube, they see that, they're going to take the video down. But it looks real. Practice like this. If your person you're trying to get, the further they get away from you, then you can start extending out. And shoot with both eyes open. A lot of people, they like to do this. If you got both eyes open, you can see what the hell's going on around you. Because after you get the bad guy, you need to look around, make sure there isn't more of them. I like a Ruger 9mm too, bro. But the problem with a 9mm is it will go through the bad guy and hit someone standing behind them. So put hollow points in there. Put hollow points in that Ruger. That way, hopefully, it'll mushroom out and stop at your target. So, because if I got a regular 9mm, I can literally get somebody through their car door or house door. It is what it is. This shit you see on TV, it's not reality. You are not going to hide behind no piece of plywood and think that's going to stop a bullet. Even a 22 will go through that. Wolfang, what I would do in that situation, I would get me a shotgun, a short barrel shotgun. You can get a good one for a couple $100 at Bass Pro Shop. Hey, D Ladybug. Hey. And you could put birdshot in there. You can get a shotgun pretty cheap. Now, they sell them for a couple $100. Now, for me, that's a lot of money. I don't know if that's a lot of money for you. Right now, I am running lean. Yeah, Wolfgang, me too. I'm running lean. I'm literally living off my credit cards right now. So, because business has been slow as far as people spending money, and I get paid by tips. I make most of my money in tips. So when those girls have a good night, they tip me good. When they don't have a good night, I don't get tipped very well. Yeah, we do turkey shoots. Appalachian all buck in the room. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, good. They help when they can. But right now, considering the economy and the way things are going, and you may not believe this or not, but there is going to be a global reset with money. It's going to be a digital currency. That's what they're trying to get everybody in debt. So they're going to come out with this digital currency. It's going to be on your phone. You see, I have my my camera's taped up. You see that? You know, look at her, what some asshole did to my phone at work. But anyway, I have my tape cameras. Weekend training with my husband. I'm going to the range this weekend training with my husband. That is a good idea. And train like you mean it. Don't just absolutely listen to the gun instructor, that because he is there to keep you safe. But also train close. Just don't shoot yourself. I would hate to see one of y'all get hurt because of something I said. I couldn't live with that. But if I was to use a firearm and I got to it, I'm coming from right here. If they're close, the further they get away, the further I'm going out. But most of the time, when you use that firearm, they're going to be close. That is good that he has a license to carry. You should get you one too, by the way. D Ladybug, get you one too. It's not that expensive. treat every gun or rifle as it is loaded. You damn right, Wolfgang. That is from experience. I have learned that shit the hard way. I learned everything the hard way. But like, I have a story for you. One time I was going down the road. I was driving the Humvee, and the idiot next to me, his rifle goes off, goes through the floor, and shot the tire on the truck, on the Humvee. So there we are in the combat zone, changing a tire. That's not good. You know, literally, it was an accidental discharge. I told him, I warned him. Oh, wait, Christian Almighty. I'll see God. No way, Christian Almighty. I don't know, Christ Almighty. Yeah, let me tell you what. If you're going to use an AR, don't use a Ruger Mini 14. It is a better gun. It requires less maintenance, shoots the same caliber, is not demonized. You know, all you hear is AR this, AR that. You never ever hear Ruger Mini 14 this or that. So, me personally, I was trained on an AR platform. But I like a Mini 14, a Ruger Mini 14 better. It's a better gun. M16 here, Wolfgang. Okay. Well, just know this. If that thing isn't spitting oil, it's what I carry. If that thing isn't slinging oil while you're shooting, it's going to jam. And if you go to the gun range or anywhere and somebody sees that AR or that M16, they're going to look at you as a villain. Oh, damn, he's got an M16, he's got an AR, he's a villain. When you can literally get a Ruger Mini 14 with a wood stock, and it looks just like any other weapon, except for it's not. That 203, that joker's got some penetration power, Bubba. I can literally, with a 203, I can do some damage with that. Or a slingshot 203. Oh, man, you guys are funny. So, really, though, realistically, I like a Ruger Mini 14 better than the AR. There's many reasons why. I wish I had a list, but I have 8 things that I can name right off that Mini 14 is a better weapon. 1, you don't have to keep it oiled. 2, it's just a superior weapon. 3, it doesn't have so many moving parts to go wrong. There's many reasons why I would choose a Ruger Mini 14. You can literally buy them at Walmart. You can buy a Mini 14 at Walmart, and it shoots a 223. Now, good luck finding ammo for that thing right now, because we do have an ammunition shortage, and When you're buying that 223, they're going to look at you and go, it's just a militant round. One good thing about it, though, is I'm a big advocate of putting the enemy down and taking his stuff and using it. Hey, you got to be kind of crazy if you're on this channel, right? But anyway, you use the tools you have at hand, and I'm just going to say it. I like an AK-47. It's got a lot of knockdown power. It's not as accurate as a 223, but your ass has been hit when you get hit by one. I'll tell you with the AK though, loading it can be tricky. You don't just stick the clip in there. It's got a little clip hinge. You hinge it in there. So you learn how to do that. Once you learn how to load it, the AK, because it loads differently from most other firearms. But I've been hit with an AK and with a plate carrier on, and it put me down. And all I said was, did it go through? Did it go through? Because sometimes, even with a plate carrier, it will go through. And it hurt like it hurt bad. That's why if you're going to wear, I'm going to tell you now, the first thing you need to get is body armor. It has saved my life so many times. I would not go to a gun range around no novice shooters. Yeah, you're right about that Afghani got shot in the head. It's amazing, but you can't tourniquet your head. That's a noose. Remember that. That's why in the last video, let me find this shit. I got stuff everywhere, guys. I apologize for it. I live in some get some of this right here. Get some of that. Get that. If you're going to, I would not go to a shooting range without my plate carrier on. There's too many knuckleheads there that has never shot a gun. You're liable to catch a stray bullet. And if you got on your armored plating, it'll stop it. Most people that go to the range, they carry handguns. That armor plating is for sure going to stop that handgun. Even in the sides. Because I have Little Miss Prepper, she's got side plating on her sides. I don't wear side plating because it restricts my movement. But I have her with side plating. It's sitting right over there. But I would not go to a gun range without no body armor on. Some idiot not knowing what they're doing can shoot you. Now, it almost happened to me. I had My first wife, what she did was she took the clip out of my sidearm and she stuck it to my head. And she's like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. She was playing. She was just playing. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I'm screaming at her, stop, 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 stop. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, that damn gun is loaded. And she's like, no, it ain't. I took the clip out. I jacked it. And the round come right out, and I caught it. And I said, look, there's one in the chamber. You lucky you didn't blow my damn brains out, girl. Now, she was young, and she put up with my shit for a long time. So I will never speak bad of her. You'll never hear me say one bad word about my ex-wife. I actually still love her. Thank you. Thank you, D Ladybug. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all need to look at D Ladybug, what she done went and done. Thank you, sweetie. That means a lot to me. What level plate carrier or bulletproof vest? If y'all don't mind, I can grab it real quick. Appreciate you, Ladybug. Let me grab my plate carrier real quick, and I'll show it to you. Hold on. Oh. Oh. I'm coming, I promise. Okay. All right. Shit falling everywhere. Sorry. Here is my plate carrier. It's a level 3 plus. It's got a strap in the back. So if I was to get injured, someone can drag me off the battlefield and get me to a medic. That's what I wear right there. Now, I wear this at work also. Because let me show you something. And get this damn thing. Little Miss Prepper, thank you, D Ladybug, by the way. That means so much. Now, in Afghanistan, we did not have enough plate carriers. So, we didn't have enough plates. Now, Little Miss Prepper, hers is that metal right here, too. Mine don't. Because that gets in my way. But let me tell you what. This particular Spartan body armor, it's a lifesaver. It has saved my life so many times. I cannot tell you how important a plate carrier is. I cannot tell you how many times one of these has saved my ass. A lot. But when we were in Afghanistan, we didn't have enough plates. So we would choose, are you going to wear, where are you going to get shot? We would play a game. We would say, are you going to wear it in the front? Or are you going to wear your plate in the back? Where do you think you're going to get shot at? It was like a game to us, because anybody that picked the back, we always make fun of them because we were like, oh, You think you're gonna get shot in the back, huh? Well, we know what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be running. Choose wisely where you put your plate carrier. That's always what we would say. We'd say choose wisely where you, because sometimes I would loan mine out. Like for instance, there was this one guy. I mean, he didn't have no plates. And so I would loan mine to his, my back one. I would give it to him and I would say, look, choose wisely where you're going to put it. Are you going to get shot in the back or are you going to get shot in the front? But also, a plate carrier is a great training tool. There's a couple of reasons. This thing, here, let me fix this. This thing is heavy. So if you're training, when you have your plate on, if you're training, that's a lot of extra weight. Okay? So that carrying that extra weight around is great for training. Also, when I wear this at work and someone throws a punch at me and they hit this plate carrier, you should see the look on their face when their hand is, when there's nothing but bones sticking out of their hand, where they thought they were going to hit me and they hit this plate carrier. It shatters their hand. Yeah, they are hot too. Now, I strongly recommend, wish I had it sitting out, go to a dirt bike. They sell these things, but what works for me and what keeps the heat off is I go to a dirt bike motocross store and I will put the dirt bike armor under the plate carrier for one couple reasons. One, it keeps the plate carrier off of you so it ain't so damn hot. Two, if you get hit, it distributes the impact where you're not getting hit, and you get hit right here. You get hit right here. You're gonna feel that shit, but if you got that dirt bike armor under you, it distributes the impact. So therefore, was good, my man. Right. Wolfang, right. Okay, I'm trying to read y'all's comments and I'm trying to do this on the fly. It's so hard with little Miss Prepper ain't here for me. I rely on her so much. But I will tell you this. With this plate carrier and a Mini 14, I could do some damage. Now, I will put a person down and take their AK on the battlefield. And then I got their AK, their clips, and I will use it. Such as, if all I have is a pistol, I'll get that son of a bitch and I'll take his shit. And now I have his AK and his ammunition. And really, with this right here, it's not a weapon. I don't use this as a weapon. I use it to cut weeds with for the homestead. But I could see where this would come in handy in a combat situation. But even this is not going to penetrate this metal plate. You can slash it. I'm not going to cut my thing up, but it's sharp. You could slash. I mean, you can slash. You can stab. If they stab me in the plate with this, and let me put this damn thing up before I get hurt. Well, Miss Pepper gonna have to sew me up again. But if you stab with this, I'm trying to show you guys. If you stab with this, what'll happen is their hand will run down the handle and down the blade and cut their damn fingers off. But with this, if I had to, which I'd rather not, because I'd rather not have to use this as a weapon. This is my yard utensil. This is what I use in the yard to cut the bushes. It's not a weapon, but I guess it could be considered a weapon. Like this damn taser here. Little Miss Prepper, I know why she didn't take it to work this morning is because I always have her carry a taser, but you see the problem there? The batteries are dead. And you hit this with a taser, it don't do no good. That's why I'm a low-tech guy. I don't like high-tech stuff. Because this, in my opinion, is high-tech. And high-tech in a combat situation will fail you. This will fail you in a combat situation if you're not careful. This right here I can literally cover my face up and they don't know who the hell I am or what side I'm on. You can literally wrap this around your head and blend in with them. And they will never know unless they see the color of your eyes. If they don't see the color of your eyes, they don't know you're not one of them. If they don't see the color of your skin, they don't know you're not one of them. So you can literally wrap this around your head and become one of them. Now, a lot of them wear sunglasses. So if you got this around your face, there is a proper way of putting it on. But I don't like doing that right now. But if you got that wrapped around your face real good, your head and all, and you got on sunglasses, they're not going to see what color your eyes are. You blend in with them. You just come up from behind them. You blend in. You do what you got to do. And you take their weapon. The zip tie. I don't know if y'all seen my full auto AR rifle with 30 caliber rounds. Pretty crazy. Yeah. Gray man. A lead pencil can be a weapon if you know where to step. You damn right, Betty. Now, speaking of that, Betty, I got something just for you. Let me take this thing off here. Because it's hell on my stitches on the back of my neck. Where I got caught with that damn box cutter. Let me set this up. I got something I want to show you, Betty. Y'all give me a second. I got something for Betty. Oh, let's see here. Little Miss Prepper keeps moving my shit around. I can't find nothing. Damn it. Oh, here it is. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, guys, about leaving the video. I'm sorry about that. Okay, Little Miss Prepper, this is my bag right here. I mean my little bundle of joy. Okay, here, this is what I recommend you get from Walmart. I mean Home Depot. This is not costly. Don't never do this. I'm just showing you how it will dig in. Please don't do that. I know what I'm doing. Famous last words, hold my beer. Okay, but you can get one of these at Home Depot. And this thing right here, if you hit that femoral artery, if you go across that leg, never train with a live blade, people. That's why I'm closing it. If you come across this part of that leg right there with that hook on that blade, they got 3 minutes and they're dead. Now, let me find what I was going to show. Oh, here we go. This right here, Betty. Okay, eyes and ears. This right here, it's just an ink pen. It's just an ink pen. That's all it is. But it is a tactical ink pen. I guess the Biden administration would consider this an assault pen. Okay? Because you got this side, you got this side. You can literally, but I guess it's an assault pen. You better have a leg armor, LOL. You got that right. But that is an assault pen, folks. If you never seen one, since the AR is an assault rifle, here's an assault pen, okay? But this will still get the job done. Now, I guess this would be considered an assault flashlight, right? Sorry about that. But you shine this in somebody's eyes, and you got a couple minutes to do whatever it is you want to do to them. Home Depot, folks. Home Depot. I don't know how many lumens this is, but look at there. I done went and broke that damn thing. I break a lot of shit. I gotta find a damn. Anyway, Here's my earpiece that I use for work. That's in my ear. Used to, Little Miss Prepper used to work with me on bouncing jobs. But some asshole come in there and shot the place up and got her in the arm and in the leg. And he was trying to get me, and that was the end of her doing that kind of shit. Now, I am a huge fan. Now, Bone Tactical, he got the best of these right here. I'm a huge fan of a necklace knife. You see that right there? In the right hands. That can do a lot of damage. Matter of fact, this guy tried to rob me. Grady Judd wrote a whole thing about it. I got him with this particular one. I reached around. He was beating me in the back of my head. I put him in front of me. He took my $20. I fish hooked him in the back and told him he's going to give me my damn money back. And he gave my money back. Now this right here is my pride and joy. I guess it's show and tell day. But if y'all don't know what that is, you don't get that easily. Okay? I earned that right there. You got to graduate a certain vital points on the body can do some damage. Betty, you're right. Betty, you're right. You're right, Wolfang. You're right. You're right. I had to earn this. They don't just give these away. Now, since I guess we're doing like a little class here, I will tell you when it comes to lighting, I have a better one in this. But this is a headlamp. That way your hands are free. You can still operate. You can still do what you need to do without having to use your hands. Okay. This is for my left eye because I got jacked really bad in that eye. And I had to wear this for a long time or I was going to lose my vision in my eye. And these, you can't put a price on a good pair of these. You can literally look down range and see what the hell's going on. Let's see, Assault Hammer, I like it. LOL, Wolfgang, I know the vital points. Okay, I'm trying to keep up. Need those. I have one of those and one of that sticks on my cap brim. That's a good one, by the way. This, in my book, is a must-have. I can look downrange and see what the hell's going on down there. Okay. Now, I'm sure you know what. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. But this here has a compass, a fire striker. I call it a metal match. And, the best place to carry your survival gear is on your person. Now, you're not going to get this past TSA. You're not going to get that past TSA. But this, where the hell's my shit at? Okay. This, I have gotten past TSA. They kind of frowned on it, but it's not. It's just a keychain. You can get this past TSA. This is TSA approved. Night vision kind of pretty. Now let me give you a warning about night vision. Only wear night vision for one eye. I learned the hard way. If you got night vision over both eyes and you come into a room and that happens, you're screwed. Because now you can't see shit for a couple of minutes. That's why I only wear night vision over one eye. That way, if I get hit with a light, I'm blinded with one eye, but I can still see with the other eye. Night vision. I also looked at night vision. Useless outside for emission. Good point. Yeah. Now, me personally, I think thermal is better than regular night vision. But that shit costs money. And a lot of people don't know this about thermal. Every 5 or so years, they got to regas that thermal or it won't work anymore. There's this gas they put in there. So you got to regas that thermal every 5 years. Now this is so precious to little Miss Prepper because my stepdad gave this to her before he passed away. So she goes nuts when she can't find this. Because we were there when he passed away. I did everything I could to bring him back. I did see Wolfang, don't know you need it because I'm in the middle of the woods and I have birds and wild hogs, but I'll use it for other uses when I need. I'm going to show that, Betty. I don't know why YouTube wants to hide that shit. Now, you heard the saying, 1 is 9, 2 is 1. I got 2 of these damn things. And Wolfang, you might like that. I don't know if you can see that. You like that, don't you? That's Odin's wolf, by the way. Yeah, thermal. You got to know that about thermal. They got to regas that thing. And I can teach you with a piece of mylar. Everybody got shit on their hats. I'm a redneck. This is what I wear on my hat. But anyway. I got all kind of shit. This right here. It's an old case knife. That can be very useful in a survival situation. You put that in the right place, somebody's going to have a bad day. Hell, just a short one. Actually, that one right there. You put that in the right place, and they're going to have a bad day. Yeah, that's a fishing hook, Wolfgang. Now, this is what I used to carry my big flashlight with. I'd hook it onto my belt. I'd hang my big old flashlight. That way I could carry that light at work. So I could literally, well, I'll just get it and show you since y'all are being patient with me. Oh, shit. My damn knees. Okay, let's see here. All right. I'm coming. Okay, with this light right here, what I used to do, get the damn thing out of there. You can beat the hell out of somebody with this right here. What I would do is I would carry it in this hoop right here. That way I can grab it out easily and beat somebody's ass. Or shine them in the face and then beat their heads in. There's a reason why the police used to carry them big ass flashlights. So they could beat your ass if you got out of line. Now they got these damn things called a baton. I helped out at a wolf sanctuary. That is honorable. I want one. I want a wolf. They read your spirit looking eyes. Your eyes, Wolfgang. I saw that wolf. Okay. Now the cops carry this thing called a baton. So they don't need to carry these big ass lights no more. They'll just take that baton out and beat your ass with it. But like I said, I got all kind of shit. But theirs is an assault pen. If you ever wanted to know. According to Biden, no. There's an assault pen. It's locked and loaded, guys and gals. There's an assault pen. But realistically, you can hurt somebody with this real bad, especially if you get them in the eyeball or in the throat or right here. I call it pain compliance. You grab that piece of skin right there and see if that shit don't hurt. The most heat sensitive area to the human body is the elbows. I don't know why I said that, but I was taught that in Guantanamo. They would literally heat their elbows up, and come to find out, that's the most heat sensitive spot on your arm. I have a head knocker flashlight from my old days. You dang right, Betty. That's what, well, down here in the South, they have a different term for that. But me personally, I like this. I like this right here. Now, don't use this without eye protection. But with eye protection and head protection, because you don't want to get hit in the head with that damn thing. You can literally wrap this around somebody's legs, pull their feet from out from under them. You can pull a rifle right out of somebody's hand. You can throw this and wrap it around their wrist. It literally wraps. It wraps. And that's your arm now. You see that? That's yours now. That's your arm. They're going to go wherever you pull them. You come up behind somebody and you put this around their neck. They're coming with you. But to keep it all quiet, just use a damn zip tie. The zip tie isn't to cut the airflow off. It is to cut the blood to their brain off. It's lights out. Now, I've really enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed you. I've really had a good time this evening. And I got to put this shit back. Little Miss Prepper going to get home and beat my ass. But I've really enjoyed this with y'all. Look at her. I didn't take that damn thing. And there we go. I've really enjoyed it. I've had a great time with you. I don't want to keep y'all too damn long because it's been a while. And again, from the bottom of my heart, and I really mean this, thank you for that donation. It is much needed. I really appreciate that donation. That means a lot to me. It really does. So thank you so much. Since I've gotten older, I've put on a little weight, so I have to wear this on my pinky ring. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Another donation. Thank you. That means thank you. That means so much to me. I it ain't often you're going to see me cry, okay? But thank you. Because, I come from a world where, no tears. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that donation. And here, you know what? That cup right there. Cheers. With that, I will try not to cry, ma'am, or sir, or whatever. You have a time to cry later. It just means so much to me. This is my calling card. If you see that and you see someone down and this card's laying on them, that was probably me. It's called a death card. It lets them know who you was. It lets them know who you are. Just one quick thing. Has any of y'all, I know I need to get the hell off of here. Thank you for sharing this information. You're welcome, Betty. Have any of y'all seen the new Predator movie? I want to see that. I haven't seen it yet. You know, I usually have to wait till it comes out on YouTube before I get to see anything. So, with that, see y'all, American Prepper. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donations. Y'all chat on. That's what we're here for, is to learn. I don't go to the movie theater and I don't do that neither, because I'm always worried about who in the hell's sitting behind me. I can't enjoy a movie when I'm waiting for somebody to get me sitting behind me. I can't do it. So with that, this is the All American Prepper. Stay strapped. Stay ready. Stay dangerous. And have a blessed day. If I can figure out how to end this damn thing. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone.